Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Franklin High School Sports and a presentation of the Franklin High boys soccer team as they take on Hockomock League rival North Attleboro. I'm Jay Horrigan, here to bring you the action as well as I can, so I would watch your TV a little closer than listening to me. I am alongside our producer, director, Mr. Everything, Chris Leverone. He's here to keep me from going too far off the rails. So we're just about ready to start this tilt. Again, North Attleboro comes into tonight's match at 2-2-1 in the Hockomock League and 3-2-1 overall. Franklin comes in undefeated, 4-0-1 in the league, 5-0-1 overall. They might have the second official may have joined us because the girls just finished up for Franklin, the Franklin girls. So this very possibly could be an official from that game or could be someone who just got stuck in traffic or whatever it may be. But no matter what, player is here or the referee is here. Looks like North is going to start with the ball. And we are off. North Attleboro, my apologies, starts off with control. Franklin putting a lot of midfield pressure on him and able to steal the ball away. Errant pass by North Attleboro. Franklin controls it, gets it deep in North Attleboro. All they can do is throw it out. It's going to be Franklin's throw-in on the far side. See if Franklin's able to get some pressure on net here. Looks like they're going to try to kick it in. Kicked it towards Hansy Jakes. He tried to redirect it, but ended up getting into it. Got into the hands of the goalkeeper. And he is trying to figure out where to boot it. Nice boot, gets it across midfield. North, unfortunately, knocks it out of bounds. Throw in Franklin. Franklin pressured in their own end. Find an opening there, move it. Nice movement there by Franklin. North Attleboro back in control, but in their own end. They'll try to advance it. Hansy Jakes with that, able to get that errant ball, passes, makes another pass. And that is, of course, it was number 9, and I don't have a number 9 on my roster. That shot is high, but a nice effort there by the Panthers. So a goal kick here for the North Attleboro goalkeeper. Nice boot, but it's headed by Franklin. Franklin's able to get it. Jakes going down the near side, looks for an opening. Gets it to Owen Municello. I'm sure I butchered that name. My apologies. Nice drive in as Jakes tried to track it down, but unable to. And the North Attleboro defender is slow to get up. Looks like he's bouncing back, though. Moving a little better now. That boot gets knocked away by Franklin, but North Attleboro controls. Franklin again able to take it away. Moves it down. And that one's knocked away by North Attleboro. Nice move there by number 28, Bryce Newth for North Attleboro. Whistle, our first whistle of the game. It's going to go against the Panthers. And the Red Rocketeers of North Attleboro will get a free kick here. Nice boot there. And a nice header out. North Attleboro tries to control it. A lot of pressure there by the Panthers. Franklin has been real aggressive since the opening kickoff here. There was a whistle. And it'll be Franklin ball. Some North Attleboro parents don't seem to be happy about that call. Oh, just right there, that was just losing concentration there for the Panthers. It was Matt Hohnkamp, but Franklin's able to get the ball back in control of it right now. Sean O'Leary. O'Leary kicks it back to Sinelli, Rex Sinelli. A long boot down the field and ends up in the hands of the goalkeeper. Nil-nil our score here. 6 minutes gone in the first half. We're at Piscini Field. And that is, Franklin gets control there. Oh, nice header. I think that was Jakes who tried to misdirect it with his head, but was played well by the North Attleboro goalkeeper. And he punts it out. And Franklin regains the ball. So far, Franklin is clearly in control of time of possession, and the game is being played more on the North Attleboro defensive half so far. Just so you know, if you're hearing whistles in the background, it's the local AYF football program has practice right behind our press box tonight. So we've been hearing these whistles all night from the coaches. High ball there. Nice header by North Attleboro. That was someone who's not on my roster. North Attleboro is coached by Jeff Burgess. And, of course, Franklin is coached by the legendary Fran Basitis, who is in his long-time year coaching. We don't need to talk about the year, but it's been over 50 that he has run this program. That ball gets loose, and Hansy Jakes is able to track it down. The rebound came off the North Attleboro goalkeeper, Owen Goller, and he wasn't able to control it, and Jakes was right there. He booted it, tried to get it above the goalkeeper, but he Oh, actually, what did they have? No goal. Oh, maybe that was in offsides. I don't know. So never mind. But it was a real nice play by Jakes. Had to be offsides, I'm going to guess. Franklin able to take the ball away from North Attleboro there. You can see how the Panthers team, it just swarms near the ball. There seems to always be 2 or 3 at least Panther players surrounding the North Attleboro player who has the ball. Franklin looking to move it in, and it's knocked away by North Attleboro. That's going to be a Franklin ball. Jakes with the throw in. Oh, and that's high, that attempt. Ten minutes gone in the first half here at Pizzini Field, and it is 0-0 in this boys varsity soccer match. That ends up going out of bounds off North. Franklin will have a throw in. And almost lost control of that, being a little loose with their passing. Had a whistle. And looks like it may have been out of bounds. And it's going to be a throw in for North Attleboro. Or no, a free kick, I guess. Knocked away there by the Panthers. Panthers looking to move. What a move by Jakes. Although we're going to have a turnover there, and it's going to be North Attleboro ball. It'll end up being controlled there by Rex Sinelli of the Panthers. North trying to get some momentum here, get a little bit of ball movement. But again, the Panthers are just, they collapse on whoever has the ball. They're just so aggressive defensively. And conversely, it makes them aggressive on offense. So far, the officials letting them play a little bit physical. It hasn't been crazy physical, but they're not calling every bump or push. Errant pass controlled by the Red Rocketeers of North Attleboro. And crossing pass, unable to connect with anyone there. It was Logan Shinner McCracken with that pass, but unable to connect. Nice effort on the crossing attempt. Throw in here for North, right down in front of us. Oh, that pass almost got through. Oh, then taken away. And I think that's going to be a goal kick for North Attleboro. Franklin in control right in front of their bench. And that goes out of bounds off a North Attleboro player. Got a player down here for North Attleboro, and they're going to have a sub come in. Eludi Elkanet. Totally mispronouncing that. But trainer Jim will come out and take a look at him. We have 25-15 left in the first half as TJ walks the player off. And the referees will get this going again. We want to thank those of you that are watching live on YouTube. And we will, as we always do, we'll rebroadcast this game at some future day and time. It won't be tonight. We did get a late start here due to being short an official. And we started about a half an hour late. That's why we're still not even halfway through the first half. And game time was an hour ago. Well, 50 minutes ago. So Panther throw in on the far side. Have a sub coming in for the Panthers. Going out is Wyatt Herndon. And coming in is, of course, Gianni. I'm not even going to attempt that. We're going to just call him Gianni tonight. Franklin moving the ball so far, it looks like all their passes, they know where they're going. They have an intention to it where on occasion here, that's going to be a throw-in for North. On a lot of the North Attleboro passes are more of a deep shot and then hoping one of the players can get there. That throw-in was by Bryce Newth. It may have been Newth who had the real nice crossing pass for North Attleboro at about the 32-minute mark. Our score is still 0-0. Franklin moving it around. getting a little more physical here. Nice attempt there, but and then taken away by Franklin and now North. And that'll be out of bounds by North. And it'll be a throw-in on the near side. Nice job there by Gianni, using his chest to redirect the pass. And he'll take it down the near side, see if he can get an opening. Nice pass. Unable to connect. I don't know if that was Wyatt Herndon who that was intended for. Maybe Andrew O'Neill. But a great effort by Gianni trying to get that ball across. So there appears to be an injured Panther. Yeah, number 8, which is Matt Hohenkamp. And Gustavo Martinez comes in for him, I believe. That's who I saw come in. Number 17. Even on those headers, Franklin just seemed to get more bounce in their jump, get up a little higher than the North Attleboro kids. North Attleboro able to take that away. And, oh, no, that'll be a whistle. I think it'll be North Attleboro ball. Franklin may not be connecting on all their passes, but everything they do, it seems to be a purpose to it. And not just hoping to get lucky. Now, there's our first play by our goalkeeper for the Panthers. I believe that's Jack Perlman. If he'll show me his back, I can check the number. Yeah, that I believe was 33 with the boot. Oh, nice break up there, the play by Newth. Oh, that just gets by Franklin, and it stays in bounds. Oh, nice. Real nice move, real nice crossing pass there by Talib Bab. That was a beautiful play and a beautiful crossing attempt, just unable to connect on that, and it just went clear through, went out of bounds. But that was North's best opportunity so far of the match. We're halfway through the first half, which I was told there'd be no math, but if you were to do math, would be mean we're a quarter of the way through this game. I'm Jay Horrigan along with Chris Leverone, bringing you all the scintillating action from Pacini Field as the Franklin High boys soccer team, which is undefeated going into this match, takes on North Attleboro, who is 3-2-1 overall, 2-2-1 in the league. So far, little over 20 minutes into this match, most of the play has been in Franklin's offensive end down at the North Attleboro end. The best chances have been by Franklin although we did just see a real nice couple of passes and then a nice play by Babb of North Attleboro. And that pass is behind number 20, Owen. The eyes are going, Chris. The eyes are going. I am getting old. Owen Monchilio. I am sure that is wrong, too. You know, Franklin, when they don't have the opportunity to push it in their offensive end, they have no problem kicking it back to their defenders and regrouping. This pass will get by. Nice stop by the North Attleboro goalkeeper as Gianni was able to get that ball in. Couldn't get a lot on his shot, and it was knocked away. That's going to be North Attleboro ball. And that'll be North Attleboro ball. Number 28, Bryce Newth, a senior forward. Oh, he's back on the field now. The throw in there was number 12, Connor Peterson. Going up the far side from us. Franklin advances the ball. Nice job there by the unknown player who is not on my roster. If anybody knows who number 9 is for Franklin, you can tweet it at me at JPHREF, R-E-F, or at Franklin TV. Nice cross there, just a little too high. No one able to play it there, and Franklin regains control of it. Oh, nice pass. Broken up there by J.P. Grosham from North Attleboro. Franklin moving it up the middle. Sends it out to the far side. And Martinez with it. Oh, unable to get that ball through. Gets kicked up right in the air, and Franklin fighting for it. And that's going to be a goal, but it's going to be offsides. Goal by Gianni, but it was offsides. So that's the second goal by the Panthers that has been disallowed due to offsides. So we're still tied at 0-0. That one, Martinez inadvertently broke that up by just happened to be in the right place. Then was advanced by North Attleboro, but they ended up kicking it out of bounds. Have a substitution going out for North Attleboro is Talib Bab, and coming in is number 9, Caden Burns. Looks like also for Franklin, Hansy Jakes is back on the field. For those of you who have watched him in the last year to a year and a half, he has worked so hard at the sports he plays, especially soccer and basketball. And that great save by Jack Perlman there. He came out, he met the offensive player for North Attleboro and was able to get down on the ball where North Attleboro could not get a shot away, a legitimate shot. It was Caden Burns who actually had the attempt there that Perlman broke up. But getting back to Jakes, who has the ball right now, he has worked so hard. He has become such a good player and an overall good athlete. That one broken up. Martinez gets it up in the air. Jakes tries to control it, gets it to a teammate. And that's Noah Kane, number 6, who moves it upfield. Martinez on the far side. The unknown player, number 9. And going the other way now, Burns tries to get it down. That's going to be Perlman, just kicks it out of bounds for a North Attleboro throw-in. And we have a whistle as we have a substitution coming in. Going out of the game is, I couldn't tell if that was 21 or 31. So either Gershom or Conley went out of the game. North will have a throw in there. And it's not, got a whistle. A push, I believe, or something to that effect against North Attleboro. So to give Franklin a goal kick, and Perlman just kicks it over to one of his defenders, who moves it upfield, and it's taken away by North Attleboro. North Attleboro in the last few minutes with a couple of more rushes and a little more controlled action as they went into the Franklin end, although both times they ended up getting it knocked away. Gianni with the ball, nice move there. And the pass gets away from Noah Kane. Franklin regains control. The unknown player tries to get it in. Wow. Great job by Franklin getting back on defense there. Martinez shows his speed on the far side. Martinez tried to connect with Gianni, but unable to do so. But it'll be a throw-in for the Panthers. North trying, that's going to go, if it goes out, it was off the foot of Andrew O'Neill, so white throw-in. That's going to be white, I believe, as well. North taking their time here, just under 9 minutes left in the first half. See, that right there, I think, is indicative of the differences between the two squads so far tonight. Franklin has a pass like that. They know where their teammate is and where the ball is going and who's going to get it. North, it's almost like a kind of a hope and poke type strategy right now. And I'm sure part of that's a result of Franklin controlling the action and most of the play down in the North Attleboro end. So we're going to have a whistle there, a penalty, be a free kick for the Panthers, and it'll go against North Attleboro, called by the near side official. So Noah Kane and the unknown player around the ball, and also Martinez. Kane, it looks like, is going to be the one to play it. Nice curveball, but it gets out of the field before anyone's able to get it, and North Attleboro will have a goal kick. Still 0-0 or 0-0. One of the few soccer terms I know. Franklin with control. Handsy Jakes stops, starts, gets it over to Kane. Kane tries to slide it through to Jakes, gets broken up. You know, even when North breaks it up, nice little chip there by the unknown player, picked up by the goalkeeper. Even when they break it up, North breaks it up, the Panthers get it right back. We may have an identification of the unknown player.
That's a long name.
Garrett. We have identified the unknown player. It is Garrett Scalagarini. We're going to call him Garrett for tonight because I can't pronounce names. Thank you very much.
You can call him Garrett Skaggs.
Garrett Skaggs. Okay. The unknown player now is known. It's good to have him identified. I must be really loud if the people in the stands can hear me. Franklin will have control of the ball. 5 minutes left in this first half. 0-0. Garrett Skaggs tried to get that, unable to do it. Now that I know his name, I'll be saying it all night. So that goes out of bounds. It's Franklin's ball. That went out, and that should be a white or blue throw in as well, but they're waiting for a ball. Good job by these ball boys, hustling out there. Bradley Herndon with the throw in, and it's going to be blue ball that went off of Logan Shiner McCracken. That's going to be, I believe, a free kick for the Panthers. The defender kind of had his arms wrapped around Jakes. So the referee's going to go in and set this up. So it's outside the goalkeeper's box. That one curves in. Header kicked out. 2 players on the far side down on the ground. Both up now. Franklin in control of it, tries to drop it in. Nice header. 2 headers. And it just hits the top of the post. Andrew O'Neill headed the ball to Jakes. Jakes headed it, and it hit the top of the crossbar and went over. But that was nice. That was a highlight reel play right there. So North will have a goal kick here. Roughly 2.5 minutes left in the first half. 0-0 our score. Again, the pressure the Panthers just constantly put on, and it results in turnovers and opportunities to potentially score. That's still being played, and it's out. Oh, no, it stayed in. Garrett Skaggs. And that's going to go. Oh, nice save by Jakes. That's out of bounds. That's going to be a blue ball. Throw in there. And taken away, possibly, by North. Collision of players. Nice little touch pass there by Jakes. That's going to be a whistle and go against the Panthers. That is Noah Kane, I believe, who was called for that one. Kind of slid through the ball, then into the North Attleboro player. So that's the whistle to signal the end of the first half. Fun half, especially if you're a Franklin fan. A lot of pressure down in the North Attleboro zone. But both teams come up empty. So that'll finish it for our first half, and we'll be back to bring you the second half in a little bit. Welcome back, folks, to Franklin TV's coverage of Franklin High School athletics. Again, right now we are covering the boys soccer team in their match against the Red Rocketeers in North Attleboro. Also going on at tonight, maybe over, not sure yet, but the volleyball team had a match that we covered. So busy day over here at Franklin High School. I'm Jay Horrigan, and in charge of everything is our producer director, guy that's keeping me on the rails, Chris Leverone. So this half, North Attleboro will go from right to left. Franklin will go the other way because the game just wouldn't work if both teams went the same way. Franklin will start with the ball. Again, Franklin comes in undefeated, 4-0-1 in the Hockomock League's Kelly Rex division, 5-0-1 overall. North Attleboro 2-2-1 in the same division of the Hockomock League, and 3-2-1 overall. And we are underway. Franklin tries to drop that in, hoping one of the players could chase it down, but no luck. It's going to be kicked up, then booted by the North Attleboro keeper, Goler. That ball kind of slides through some players. Garrett Skaggs tried to control it on the far side. For those of you who watch World Cup soccer and soccer on Fox Sports, you may be familiar with their studio host, Rob Stone. And I gotta wonder if you could even imagine the fact that Rob Stone and I went to high school together. Although he was several years behind me, he was my brother. We could not be more polar opposite in terms of broadcasting ability. That was hit the North Attleboro player's hands, number 9, Caden Burns. A nice boot there by North Attleboro. Nice stop and start action there by Noah Kane. Tries to get it in, goes out. That's going to end up being I believe, a corner kick for the Panthers. Yes, it is, and it looks like Kane is going to make the kick. And kicks it into the box, gets broken up. Franklin trying to regain control before it gets out of there, comes across, and maybe, another corner signaled by the near side official. Kane boots that in to the far side of the goal. Oh, miss hit there, but almost on target. And North attempts to clear it. North there with a handful of good passes that went to teammates, not just trying to run down. North Attleboro, little control, trying to get it into their offensive end, but Franklin doing a great job preventing them. And finally taken away. And the Panthers will move it across their back line, and that's number 19, Bradley Herndon, who tries to get it upfield. Oh, nice job there. Oh, up to Jakes. Nice pass by Wyatt Herndon. Jakes unable to get through, and that'll be blue ball. Oh, nice by Noah Kane, and then Jake's shot goes high. Still 0-0 here from Pizzini Field at Franklin High School and Pizzini Stadium. Nice boot there by Goler, but was broken up by Garrett Skaggs. It's going to be blue ball. Some parents getting a little antsy. Unable to connect on that one was Herndon. Crossing there by North, but no one there to get it. Nice attempt by Caden Burns, number 9. And Perlman directs his players into different directions. And nice boot. Gets it over midfield. Jakes gets a foot on it. And Franklin runs it down. Jakes gets it further up. And will that get... nice effort. I think that was Hohenkamp trying to run that one down, unable to do so. Jakes just let him a little too much. North with the throw-in. El Sanat Eludi, I believe. That name eludes me. So Franklin will try working it up the far side of the field, see if they have some success over there. And it goes out of bounds. Franklin with the steal. North gets it back. Stolen there by Jakes. Oh, nice move there. Great job. That's Ethan Almeida for North running it down, who kind of got the whole play started by a couple of nice moves around midfield. That shot by North is wide, and it'll end up being a goal kick, but that was by far North's best possession and best pressure into the Franklin defensive end. Seeing a little more back and forth this half, although nice leading pass there, unable to connect. North, at least so far, some of their adjustments they made at halftime are working. They're getting a little more control when they have the ball. Their passes are connecting with teammates, which you didn't see as much in the first half. That'll be a North throw in on the far side. Franklin moves it up. Jakes tries to see what he has. Herndon gets it into the box, but it ends up the goalkeeper with the save. Those little things right there that North just did on that, although unable to connect with the long pass there, was Jeremy Carter, but things that they weren't connecting on in the first half. The little passes just to get them 10, 15 further yards up the field. Kane gets it up to O'Neal. Neal back to Garrett Skaggs. That clearly went off a North Attleboro player, and Franklin will inbound it. That's going to be against the Panthers, and North Attleboro will keep possession as Ludi went to the ground. Looks like there were feet got tangled definitely, and North trying to regroup here, but the pressure again, the Panthers just constantly put on. Constant pressure there by the Panthers. North trying to move it around, trying to look for a little hole in there. They're able to keep it in their offensive end, but that'll just keep going back and forth. And Jakes gets that up, leads. Kane with a great lean-in move. Oh, and gets it taken away as he tries to make a move on net. Great job by the North Attleboro defender Franklin gets the ball back. That's going to be a corner kick. So a substitution here for the Panthers going out is Brad Herndon. And Kane is going to attempt the corner kick. Martinez is the player who came in. Nice header, but just over the top of the net. And make sure the Franklin player gets up. I wasn't sure if they collided heads there. They did not. So a nice attempt there on the header by Sean O'Leary, unable to put it into the net just over the top of the crossbar, which leads to a goal kick for North. Moving up the near side, Jake's stop and go, tries to chip it in, gets broken up. That's going to be Franklin ball. Martinez gets it up to Kane. Kane, tries to cross it into the middle, gets broken up there by North Attleboro. Hohenkamp gets the ball back, gets it to Kane. Kane drops it to Martinez. Hohenkamp. And drops it back to one of the defenders. O'Leary, that's Sean O'Leary, number 25. And Franklin will work on the far side of that North Attleboro defense. See if they can get nice cross there. Kane able to get to the ball. And a little chip with the goalkeeper being able to grab it. Still took a couple of steps backwards, but ended up being fine. We're about 17 minutes into this 40-minute half. Still 0-0. 57 minutes into this match. Got a sub coming in for North. Going out is Caden Burns. And it looks like that's number 31. That's Quinn Conley. Hohenkamp leads that all the way up. Ends up going out of bounds. Franklin ball. Franklin will try to get something going on that far side. And they just can't connect on the little pass. And it's going to be a goal kick for North. That's kicked out by North. Up, trying to advance that. You could hear the parents, and that ball's going to end up. Perlman's going to track it down. Just totally outkicked his own players there, did North Attleboro. Nice move by Martinez. North with the ball now. Oh, nice steal there. Alude tries to lead his own player, and it gets scooped up by the goalkeeper, Perlman. All right, halfway through the second half, 20 minutes left in this match. I'm Jay Horrigan along with the master of the camera, our director, producer, Mr. Everything, Chris Leverone. And it really feels like fall. Man, when that sun went down, could feel it cool down. Feels nice. The play this half has been a little closer to being equal. Still controlled by Franklin, but North has, although just a lack of concentration there by Carter, there has been more direction and what looked more like a plan of attack for North Attleboro when they had possession of the ball. But if you don't score, it makes no difference. You could control all 80 minutes of a high school soccer game, but if you don't score, it's still 0-0. That's not even close. That was Noah Kane, I believe, on that attempt. The Panther team has a number of seniors, very senior heavy squad this year. And it shows they've been working together for years because they've so far this season they've really played well together. They know where each other are supposed to be. That'll be a whistle, and it'll be white ball. Nice boot there by Carter. Unable to connect. Franklin tries to clear. Carter almost had it there. Then Franklin gets control of it. Andrew O'Neill lost it, but it went off North Attleboro, so it'll be a Panther throw-in. Gets it up to O'Neill. Andrew O'Neill. And that gets knocked back to the goalkeeper. And the parents go nuts. I will say it amazes me the number of parents up in the stands who have what has to be better than 20/20 vision and night vision to see exactly what happened when it's different from what a ref saw right at 2 feet away from them. It's almost like a superpower, I think. And that ends up going out on the far side. Throw in for North. And it gets by their teammate. North trying to get something going here. But it's going to be a throw in on the near side for North. Maybe their best pressure so far. North able to keep it from totally clearing. And Franklin now with a little bit of control. We'll try to get it across midfield. Ooh, nice little chip. And it's, wow, almost an poorly executed plan there, but it worked out. Franklin's able, at least tonight, have been able to just get it in to the little, through little gaps, little holes to connect with their teammates. And North Attleboro has not been able to do it. But again, has not led to a goal. It's still 0-0. Little over 13 minutes left. Can tell we're getting down with time left in this match as you hear more emotion from the spectators. Be a North throw-in right down in front of us. Carter with that throw-in. Holmkamp gets that up to Noah Kane. Kane tries to get, just broken up. Nice boot there. Nice job there by Perlman. Last few minutes, North Attleboro's gotten the better of the play. And that'll go out of bounds. It'll be a North Attleboro throw-in. And again, shout out to those ball boys on this side. They have run a ton today. Substitution there. Going out for the Panthers was Andrew O'Neill. didn't see who came in. That goes off of Martinez. May have been Owen Monicello. Right there, number 20, who came in. The Panthers unable to get that through. She said just keeps rolling and rolling, and it stays inbounds. It's going to be a goal kick for the Panthers as we hit the 10-minute mark left in the game. So 70 minutes down, 10 to play, and the score remains 0-0 in a match that, for the most part, the Panthers have controlled, but not enough to get a goal on the scoreboard. Martinez tries to get that in and gets that through, and that's a goal. Yet wanted to check, make sure there was no offsides, but Martinez drops that ball in for Gianni to be able to put it away on the far side of the net. And Franklin finally able to get on the scoreboard 1-0 with 9:35 left in the match. Now you've got to see how North Attleboro reacts to that, because they had played much better in this, second half than they did in the first half, but really have nothing to show for it. Actually, on the scoreboard, it would indicate they played worse than they did in the first half. So North is going to have to obviously turn up the pressure now. Franklin, in some respects, can sit back kind of defensively and in the midfield really put the pressure on. But they've got that goal that puts them ahead, so it does take a little bit off their shoulders. Now, under 9 minutes left. Again, our teams came in. North Attleboro 3-2-1 overall. Franklin 5-0-1. Franklin looking to remain undefeated here. North looking to get above 500 in the league. They're 2-2-1 in the Hockomock League. Franklin can afford now to be more deliberate with the ball and make sure their passes, and they want to just keep ticking every minute down. You know, they're under 8 now. They want to just work it for 50 seconds and get under 7. I'm not sure if we're going to have a card or an injury. Yet the official is calling in trainer Jen. it's really cool to be having a cramp, but Jen's almost bending the foot back like there was a calf cramp or something. And Noah Kane, number 6, gets up and walks off under his own power. So once the player gets off the field, Jeremy Carter to play the ball from there. Nice ball control over there on the far side by North Attleboro. 7.5 left. That gets booted deep into the North Attleboro end, then gets played out of bounds where Franklin will have a throw in, and they'll certainly take their time. Another throw in for the Panthers. And that ball gets, header just goes over. Wyatt Herndon's attempt goes over the crossbar. Stays inbounds, controlled by Franklin. And again, Franklin just wants to eat time. 6:15 left. Oh, North now gains control. Try to get some pressure on net here. Crossing pass goes over the head. Nice move there. And gets broken up and knocked out. Back out to around the 40. North gets the ball. And Franklin regains control. And Franklin again will try to make sure of every one of the pass. Great job, great leading pass there. Cross inside, just past the outstep foot of Alex Connell. I think that was Wyatt Herndon who passed it, and Connell just unable to get his foot on the ball. Martinez gets ahead on that. Now under 5, according to the scoreboard. That's going to be a Franklin ball. Accidentally hit the hand of a North player. 1-0 our score. Franklin in the lead. Franklin will run a play here. And so the clock's not moving. Maybe they stop it after with 5. In the first half, they stop it with 2 minutes left because the official time is kept on the field. Maybe they do it at 5 in the second half. So we'll just be guessing. We'll be waiting for the double whistle from at least one of our referees. Again, it's funny to listen to these parents. We started the game late because we're short refs. Could have seen one of them maybe get involved, take the course. North. Oh, unable to connect there. It's going to be a white throw in on the far side. Probably around about 4 minutes, a little less than 4 minutes left. Franklin gets control again. Martinez dribbles through, keeps control, trying to get it up to his teammate, but it gets knocked away by North Attleboro. North really was short, deliberate passes. There's a long one, and it gets right in to the foot of Owen Monicello. Oh, that's nice play there by number 18 for the Panthers, Michael Fernandez Martin, or Martine. It gets by a couple of North Attleboro players, but tracked down. Wow. Again, the parents with the 10-10 eyesight to see probably 70 yards away. Franklin player down. The official making sure the Franklin player's okay. So this will be North's first corner kick of the match. Gets it into that melee in front, and it gets knocked out by Franklin, and we got a whistle. Got 2 players down, one from each team, which would make you think they may have. Yeah, and one of the North Attleboro player gets up holding his head. Makes you think they may have collided heads. So the referees are talking to the North player. It looks like it's Gabe Cardona, number 8. And getting up. Looks like it's Sean O'Leary. Almost like he may be walking with a little limp. Maybe it wasn't heads, or it might have been legs or feet that got tangled on that little scrum in front of the goal. But O'Leary walks off under his own power. Again, we're not sure on the amount of time left. Oh, header, and it goes into. Perlman tried to play that, and he was unable to come up with it. The header from North Attleboro put the ball right over Perlman's hands and ties our score up at 1-1. Franklin gets the ball out quickly. They're ready to go. See what Franklin or North is able to put together in this tied-up game. 1-1, that was not a goal we saw coming. Perlman hadn't really been tested today, but that was a well-played ball by North. So that's the game. North ends up scoring. North's goal had to be with about 30 seconds or so left in the game, less than a minute, to tie it up. And they tied it up on an outstanding play, outstanding header to just put it over the outstretched hands of goalkeeper Jack Perlman. So the game ends up tied 1-1 on a last-minute tying goal by the North Attleboro Red Rocketeers. Puts Franklin at 5-0-2 overall and 4-0-2 in the league. It moves North Attleboro to 4-2-1 overall. I'm sorry, 3-2-2 overall and 2-2-2 in the Hockomock League. So for a game that saw no scoring in the first half, a great final 10 minutes here at Pizzini Stadium. I want to thank Chris Leverone for being in charge and making sure we got on air, and for making sure the second referee made it here. And I'm Jay Horrigan. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time.